Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and it is a glorious day. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I just wanted to briefly recap the end of my last vlog because for some reason it did not upload properly. So basically, because I didn't want to leave anyone hanging, like in case you were like, oh my gosh, what happens? But basically, at the end of the last vlog, so I recommend going back and watching that. But in that vlog, I had mentioned that I fell off the horse, I fell off Bear while I was riding. And like pretty much the whole vlog was like me recovering from that. And my hand still is a little tiny bit swollen. So, oh my gosh, actually, before I do a recap, I have to tell you this. Tell me why my hand was like almost all the way back to normal. And then, literally 2 nights ago, I was coming down my stairs and I fell. I slipped and I went boom, 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 all the way down the stairs. And my husband is like, oh my gosh, are you okay? But it wasn't so much the fall that was a problem. It's just the fact that I grabbed with my hand, my hurt hand that was healing. I grabbed the railing, and now my hand is like swollen again. So I'm like, oh my gosh, can you believe that? So anyway, so that's that. But anyway, so my last vlog, I was saying that I had hurt my hand and I was doing a full recovery. So I did end up going riding at the end of that last vlog, and it was a fantastic ride. And I just basically was mentioning that I am really proud of the progress that I'm making. And it's kind of, it's almost like, falling off the horse is helpful because it like, I don't know, it makes you more focused or something because you don't want to do it again. So it makes you a little bit more focused with what you're doing. And I feel like my writing has improved. So there's that. So yeah, so just in case you, at the end of that last one, you were like, oh my gosh, what happens? But everything did work out and I did have a great ride. And I did face that fear of getting back on the horse because I did say, oh, I think it actually cut off. That part cut off. I was saying that I was actually really nervous to get back on, but it wasn't so much the getting back on the horse part. It was the fact that I could potentially fall. But luckily, I did not. So anyway, there's that recap just in case you were, curious about what happened. But anyway, just really quickly, because I do have some things to do, but I did receive a package from this brand called Kos. Kos. I don't really know. It's just a t-shirt, but I'll open it up really quickly. So their packaging is like really similar to H&M. I wonder if they're owned by the same company. So, just a simple white tee. Just a simple white tee. I don't know. I'm into white tees and they're really nice to layer, especially like going into spring and stuff like that. But they're nice to layer under blazers and sweaters and stuff like that because now, I mean, today it's a little overcast and it's a little cool, but as we move more into spring, wearing long sleeve shirts, like I have on a long sleeve shirt underneath my sweater, but this is going to just be too hot as we move into spring. So I need to have like layering t-shirts. So this one from Kos is a perfect t-shirt. So yeah, I'll link it below. I think it was like, I don't know, $20 or something like that. And so, yeah, so this week actually is going to be very exciting. I have an event that I am going to and kind of almost partially kind of co-hosting, not really sure, but it's for the Ronald McDonald House. I do have a table there and I have invited some guests to come with me. So that's going to be fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do too much recording, but I will definitely speak to you either before or after the event. But that's always great. I do love the work that the Ronald McDonald House is doing. And I do personally know some people that have used their hospital and healthcare services. So it really does benefit the community. I highly recommend supporting your local Ronald McDonald House. But anyway, so I will give you that update. That's tomorrow, actually. So I need to actually send an email to all of my guests and just make sure that they have all their information and instructions and stuff like that for the event. But yeah, but I will likely see you then. See you tomorrow when I'm headed that way. And yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. afternoon. Today is Wednesday, and I just got home from a Ronald McDonald House luncheon, and it was so much fun. I had some colleagues of mine join me and sit at my table, so they came as guests. So I may have mentioned this yesterday or the day before on Monday, whenever the last time I was speaking with you guys, but I was invited as a table host to attend the event, and so I got to invite some guests. So I invited some colleagues and some friends of mine, and everyone had such a great time. And it's always so much fun to attend an event like that because one, it is for an amazing cause. So obviously, Ronald McDonald House works with families in need, families with children who need medical care and that type of thing. And it just has so many different things that it provides, so many great opportunities for families that really need help with their children in whatever issue that they're having. So it's really great to be there to support it. It's wonderful to attend charity events. And then it's always fun because like when you bring your friends and people that you know, people that you work with, and you get to like mix and mingle and have fun and introduce everybody. And it's always really fun. So I'm super glad that everyone was able to attend with me. And yeah, we had a great time. So they did give us some they did give us some M&Ms here. So these are so cute. They're red, white, and yellow, and they say RM, what is it? RMHC. So Ronald McDonald House Charities on the little M&M. So those are cute. I will be eating those in a little bit. And crazy enough, it was a luncheon. So they provided food for us, and I ate a little, but I was so busy like mingling and introducing people and talking with people and hugging people that I just like didn't really get a chance to eat. So I'm gonna have to grab something to eat in just a minute. And I'm also kind of glad our weather held up because it was actually raining when I woke up this morning, and I had to take Archie out, and was like really hoping he wouldn't get mud all over me. So it's always kind of difficult when I take him out back because like right off of our back porch area, it gets super wet and muddy and slick. And he went and he pulled me, and I almost slipped and went boom, boom, boom down the hill. So luckily that didn't happen because that would have been totally messy and totally annoying to have to take care of before I had to go to luncheon. So that didn't happen. And yeah, so that's good. But the weather did kind of slow up. So once we got to the event, it stopped raining, which was great because my photographer, so a friend of mine who's a photographer, she was there, and I wanted her to take pictures of all of us, and so she was like insisting that we take them outside, and I was like, oh, it's raining, I don't want my hair to get frizzy, but luckily the rain had held up, so that's good, or that stopped, so that's really good. So anyway, I'm kind of still buzzing. I had so much fun at the event, so I can't really speak properly. I feel like I'm jumbling all over my words. But I'm going to get to the rest of my day. I do need to do some work because that whole event kind of took the entire morning up for me. So I'm going to get back to work really quickly. I am wearing my new sweater. This is from Falconeri. And underneath it, I have on this t-shirt from COS that I unboxed with you guys the other day. And then my pants are these theory trousers, and they're really nice. And it's perfect because it was cold today. It's cold today, but it's not that cold. So these pants are made of wool, but it's a different type of wool. It's not like your thick wool material. This is wool with like a little bit of stretch. And then I have these flattered boots on, my ankle boots from Flattered. And I haven't been able to wear my wedding ring because my finger, as I'd mentioned a couple days ago, my hand is still a little bit swollen. And then, of course, I fell down the stairs. So that didn't help with my healing process. But my hand is still a little swollen. So I tried to put my ring on this morning, and it would only go like to that far. So I might have to get my ring resized if my finger doesn't go back to normal. I think it will. I think maybe in a couple more weeks, the swelling will go down, but I can't wear my wedding rings. I need that. So maybe I'll have to just purchase like a inexpensive ring that I can just wear for now that's like slightly bigger because that's kind of annoying. I want to be able to wear my ring when I go out. So anyway, that's that update. I'm going to get back to work, and I will see you guys later. Good morning. Today is Friday, my very favorite day. and I'm headed to the stables. I'm going to ride this afternoon or this morning. And I'm really excited. I've got on my new Maximilian Equestrian top. I unboxed this in the last episode. So if you didn't see that, go back and check because I showed the material, and the material is so nice. It's like a stretchy material, but it's thick. So it's really nice. And it's about, let's see, it's 46 degrees outside this morning. So I don't think I'm going to need too many layers. It's still a little cold, but the sun is out. So I should warm up pretty quickly while I'm out there. I do have my vest, so I'm going to put that on. But, I mentioned the top because the material is thick, and it's winter. It's like a winter weight top. So it's not as breathable as like summer weight, base layer kind of tops. And I also, of course, like love this like little polo part. I'll show you when I get out of the car. But yeah, so I should be pretty warm out there with just the vest on. And I've just have on some black, black legging breeches. So I'm excited, and I have decided to start riding on Fridays just because it's just a lot easier with my schedule at the moment. And it might change, of course, but for now it works. And start taking Pilates classes. I think I have an intro class next week. And ooh, there was a police officer. But yeah, so I have an intro class next week. I'm excited about. I just wanted to try it out. I've done Pilates previously. I've never taken a Pilates class, but I did. I used to do Pilates every single morning, like a long time ago. I did Windsor Pilates. I had like this DVD, like back when DVDs were in. I had a DVD, and I would just like pop it into my laptop, and I would do Pilates on my little yoga mat in my apartment. So I have been doing Pilates for a very long time, but I've never taken a class. So I'm kind of excited about it. And if I enjoy the class, I will. Ooh, another police officer. If I enjoy the class, I will likely sign up and continue taking classes. And I also really want to start taking yoga. And so I'm going to probably sign up for that too. I just figure, it's a great way for me to just keep myself limber and stretched out and kind of increase my flexibility, because when you ride, like, you definitely need to have certain muscle groups, uh, you know, nice and tight or nice and loose. I don't know. They need to be working properly. so, so I need to kind of pick up other activities that I can do outside of horseback riding, just so I can stay limber and stuff. So I'm excited to do that. And yeah, so that's about it. I'm almost there. I've got to stop and get some gas, and I'll see you guys when I get to the stables. Okay, so I made it to the stables, and I wanted to quickly show you my look. So yeah, again, this is the Maximilian Equestrian top, and it's so cute. I love this like kind of M that it has right there. It's like so adorable. And just regular black leggings, breeches kind of thingies, and these are from Carrots, as you see here. And then of course my boots. So I'm gonna get going, and I'll see you guys shortly. Yeah, of course.
So he's groomed, he's just eating some lunch, and then when he's done, I'll take him out and get him ready for you.
Gotcha, thank you.
Wait, we wait our turn. Man, come in.
Are they all eating lunch right now? Hi.
He has some grain he's getting.
Okay, so Bear is actually eating his lunch right now, so I decided to come back in the car. It's actually a lot colder outside than I thought it would be, so I hope I'll be warm. I mean, I'm pretty okay. I put my vest on, as you see, and it's pretty comfortable. And but it's just my hands, and I mean, I have my gloves, so that should keep me warm. And I guess once I kind of get going, then I'll warm up and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat. I stopped at the gas station, and I got myself a Kind Bar, because last time I was riding, I got really hungry and overheated and almost a little dizzy. So I'm gonna finish eating this, and then I also got this little Olipop. I've been drinking this a lot lately, but this is pretty good. I actually specifically got this because It says here prebiotics. Can you see? Prebiotics, probiotics, and then plant fiber. And it says supports digestive health. So I wanted to drink this because my stomach has been hurting lately. I don't know what I ate. It had to have been like at the beginning of the week, like Monday, like Sunday or Monday, because all week my stomach has just been like, I don't know. So I'm hoping this will support my digestive health as it suggests. So that'll be good. Because yeah, my stomach has been funny. I've been waking up with like stomach aches all week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now today. So I don't know what it is that I ate. I'm wondering if it's this coffee creamer that I just started using. Because I don't know. It's really strange. I haven't really, or maybe it's the cheese. I've been eating a lot of cheese. Maybe the cheese that I got is not very good. Anyway, I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, it's really strange. And so I'm gonna eat this kind bar and then drink this digestive soda. And then I'm gonna get out there and ride. It is a beautiful day, even though it's cold. It is a beautiful day, so it'll be nice. Hopefully the sun will warm me up. And yeah, I keep showing you my top, but it's so cute. I love it so much. I just love this little polo thing. And it's cool because it comes in like multiple colors. So I think I might get this top. They have it in a light blue, a dark blue, and then like a maroon color. I might get the maroon. Although we are kind of moving into spring, so I can't really wear, I only have like a few more weeks of wearing like dark colors because then I want to transition to the light colors for spring and stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so I will see you guys later. Well, Murphy's Law, I definitely fell again while riding. And this time I fell on my arm, but it wasn't so bad this time. I was like, and I like kind of fell and grabbed Bear as I was falling, and it wasn't as hard of a thunk to the ground. And then I obviously got back on, but yeah, it's so crazy how like, if you fall once, you're gonna most likely fall again on that same place, or hurt it again. And then of course, like the bottom of my boots are like, here, let me see if I come in here. And of course, like the bottom of my boots are like crazy dirty. Can you see? But it's all right. I look cute, so that's what matters. So I was just talking to the mom of one of the girls that also rides. So I've mentioned today's Friday, so actually a lot of people were there. And so I was pretty much the first one that was there. And then this young girl, she looks like she's in high school, but her and her mom come pretty often as well. And so she was there. And so she got there right after me. So I was in the ring, and then she actually came on Pete. So Pete is the white kind of speckled horse, and they're bringing hay, so I need to back up. And so she was there with her mom. Oh, cows. Oh my God, they're so cute, the cows. Oh my God, the cows are so cute. Let me show you the cows. Oh my gosh. Look how cute the cows are. Look how cute the cows are. Oh. Okay, back to me. So anyway, so she and her mom came, and I ended up talking to her mom afterwards. But before I say that, what I was talking to her mom about, there was so two other girls came into the ring that I've seen before there as well. But one of the girls, her horse was like acting crazy, like bucking and everything. So I don't know, I guess, I mean, we just had a full moon, so I don't think it's the full moon, but like crazy energy today out here. But anyway, so afterwards, like after I got in the car and was about to kind of take off, I saw the girl and her mom come up from the ring. And so I ended up talking to her mom, and she was like, "Are you okay?" Because she saw me fall off. And when I may have just mentioned this, but when I was falling off, I was like, I like grabbed Bear around his neck and was like kind of hanging on for like a few beats or whatever, and then I just kind of like slid off and then kind of hit the ground. Like
I feel like I'm wheezing or something. But so she saw me fall, and so when I got up, I saw her like kind of towards like the front, like where like the little stadium part is of the ring, and I saw her there, and I was like, I'm okay, you know. And I got up. So anyway, so just now when I was talking to her, she came up to me and she was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I was like, that was the second time I fell. Like I fell 4 weeks ago on my wrist, so I'm okay. She was like, yeah. She was like, that was so scary when you fell. She was like, it's always so scary when people fall. And she's like, and I have to get used to it, you know, like, you know, our trainer basically says like, hey, if you want to do horseback riding, you have to get used to either falling or watching people fall. Because it's just part of the sport, like as you kind of master it. But then she told me that her daughter used to ride bear about a year ago, and that bear has thrown her off a few times. Like she said that her daughter has fallen the most off of bear. And I'm like, this horse. But in his, you know, in his defense today and 4 weeks ago, it was completely my fault because I just wasn't balanced in my seat. And earlier when I fell, I was leaning too far forward, and he was like, and I was basically, you know, yeah, it was like in between a trot and a canter. So I was trying to give him a direction, and I like got forward because I thought he was going to go into the canter, and then he kind of slowed down, and then that's when I was like, I just kind of fell. But anyway, though, so I was so surprised that she said that her daughter has fallen off of bear a few times. And then I said to her, I was like, oh, I thought I was the only person that's fallen here. And she was like, no. She's like, she's just saying that her daughter has fallen a bunch of times, but that she's fallen the most off of bear. So I don't know. I can see it. Bear is very light. He's very light. He can be slow sometimes, but when he's quite fast, he is fast. And especially when you're like in a fast trot or like a fast canter, and he is just fast. It's almost kind of like a butterfly, and he spooks very easily. So he has to wear little earplugs in his ears. So we got to put earplugs in him. But he can get spooky, and yeah, apparently this girl's mom had said that she's been there on times when other people have ridden bear, and he's like, you know, bucked them off and like gone crazy in the ring. So I don't know. That was a year ago though. So that, you know, and he is, let's see, he's about 12. So bear's 12. So I don't know. Maybe he was just going through some stuff, because in the case of me riding him, he's pretty calm with me. You know, he made sure not to step on me. He was like really good about me falling off, and then he kind of puts his head down, kind of like, are you okay? You know, he does that little thing, but it's okay. I just need to get home now and ice myself. I don't think I need to bandage anything. And yeah, I do feel like I still have sand in my mouth. Like I fucking oops, I didn't mean to say that. Oh my God, I just cursed. I freaking ate that sand when I came down. I went head first into the sand, and my helmet has sand all in it. But at least I can laugh about it. Yeah, like if you can laugh about falling off a horse, then you know, I feel like you're an equestrian. So anyway, I am going to get home and get out of these clothes. Like I'm all dirty. I'm so sad about the fact that I wore this cute top. Isn't this cute? Oh my gosh. And I got it all covered in dirt. Anyway, okay, I'm just rambling at this point. So I will see you guys later.
Good afternoon. Today is Monday, and let's see. I have had a quite a weekend, I should say. I'm still on the mend. As you guys know, I fell on Friday when I was riding, and I did fall on my head. So I think I had a bit of a concussion over the weekend. So I just rested up and just kind of made sure that my muscles were able to recover. I had to slather myself in arnica gel. Literally, like this whole arm was really in a lot of pain, really numb, pretty much all weekend. My hand is still sore. My finger, oh my gosh, this finger that I fell on a few weeks ago is still swollen. Like I still can't, yeah, it's still super swollen. So hopefully that swelling goes down pretty soon. But the rest of my body is recovering nicely, I think. Luckily, because I was using the arnica gel, my arm is back to mobility. I literally was not even able to lift it. Like even now, if I lift it, like I can feel a bit of tightness right here in my shoulder. But I had to go like that to lift my arm on Friday and Saturday and yesterday on Sunday. So this was a recovery weekend and my head is feeling a little bit better. I did have to take some Tylenol. I usually do not like to take over the counter medicine. I just try to stay away from it. I try to stay really natural with anything that I take, whether it's like, I don't know, teas or tinctures or whatever. I just really try to stay away from like your Advils and your Tylenols and stuff. And of course, I don't really like the um, opioids and opiates and stuff like that. I obviously, if I have to take it because of a surgery, then I will. But if it like facilitates my pain, numbness, if that makes sense. But otherwise, I usually try not to do that. But I definitely had to over the weekend. I had to take some Tylenol because gosh, the pain was so bad, but I'm luckily able to move my arm again. So that's good. And I think the arnica gel really did help. And then, of course, resting and sleeping and drinking lots of water. So that's super important. So, any injuries, any sports people out there, or if you are an equestrian as well and you fall, likely you know what to do. But I definitely recommend getting arnica gel. It definitely helps. So, anyway, really quickly, I wanted to show you this gift that James got me for Valentine's Day. It's really, really, really cool. Might be like the coolest gift I ever got. But it's this, it comes with this little postcard. And look at the back. Look at the back of the postcard. Look how cool that is. It's like a dragon or something. It's like a dragon. And then the front of the postcard looks like that. It's from a brand called, I don't even know. I don't even know what the brand is called. But it's a book and I'm going to attempt to pick it up. I don't know if I should because it's quite heavy. Let me do this real quick. The book is quite heavy. Let me see if I can even do it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can hold it with my right hand, but this is the book. Look how cool this thing is. Isn't this awesome? It's just called The Book. Oh, The Ultimate Guide to Rebuilding Civilization. That is so cool, right? I'm gonna have to lay it down on the table to open it up, but it's like super thick. It's kind of heavy, so I'm gonna put it down. But I'm gonna show you guys the inside of like the packaging because the packaging is really, really neat. But it's just the coolest thing I've ever gotten, and yeah, I love books. I love coffee table books, so this will be perfect. Although my coffee table technically is our piano, so it's going to go on the piano. But yeah, how cool is this thing? So I will. He said I don't even know where he said he got it. So if I can find it, I'll link it below. But otherwise, I just wanted to show you this really cool gift that I got for Valentine's Day, and it was nice to like flip through it as I'm like recovering, like kind of like half drugged up from Tylenol and like in pain. And I'm like, this is really cool, babe. But yeah, so really neat. And anyway, so I got to get going to a meeting really quickly. I wanted to also say this. So, because I fell off of the horse into the mud, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that. Like I showed you guys my arm where I fell and I was covered in sand, but I forgot to mention that it had been raining like the past couple of days before that. So the entire ring, all the sand was like wet sand. So when I like face dove, like I fell off and I face dove into the sand and I got muddy sand like all on my helmet. It was like all on my face. And then all of my boots. So my boots were, I think I showed you my boots. They were pretty messed up. So I'll show you what they look like now because I just spent like a little while yesterday cleaning them off. So I'll show you my boots. So I think I did a pretty good job cleaning my boots off. So this is the outcome. And they were, if you saw, they were covered in mud. And then I'll show you my helmet as well. So this is the helmet that I wear. And definitely recommend this because I landed like right on my head and it didn't even crack the brim or anything like that. And but the downside is that because I kind of did like a back hit the back of my head and then crashed to the front. Like it scratched off the like logo on the back, but it's all right. But I spent a good amount of time yesterday cleaning this off as well. So glad to have it back to normal. And then I also had to clean my spurs. And I also had to clean my spurs because these were like really muddy as well. So anyway, that's that. I just wanted to show you that. So here is the book, The Ultimate Guide to Rebuilding Civilization. Let's open it up. This is so neat. Look how cool this is. Hungry Minds. That must be the brand. And it's like a table of contents, art, music, games, delicatessen. Wait, did I say that right? Delicatessen. But it has like all this kind of cool stuff. Childbirth, braces, dentistry. How cool is this, right? So yeah, so that's the book. And then, take it out of here. And then look at this like kind of interior. How neat is that? Censored. Anyway. Cool, huh? out here. This is my look for today. I'm with Bear, and we are gonna do some riding.
sleep mode. So it should be a nice smooth ride. We had so much snow. We had 4 inches of snow the past couple days. It just was snowing for literally 2 days straight. So it's nice that it's not snowing anymore. Okay, stop. It's nice that it's not snowing anymore, and I'm able to get out here and ride. So I'm so excited. So we're gonna have a good time. Right there. Hello, good afternoon. I just finished my ride and I rode Bear today. Obviously, that's the guy I ride when I'm at the training school, or the barn, I should say, the stables. And let's see, so it has been snowing the past couple days. I just mentioned that. And so I was supposed to come out here on Tuesday. It is Friday, so it's okay. But it was nice to have a cold morning / afternoon ride. It was like 32 degrees. 38 degrees when I first got here, and now it's 47. 40, I think it's dropping actually, because I just got in my car. But it was fun. It was a nice ride the past couple days. You know, I was just kind of in the house, couldn't really go anywhere because I was iced in. So we got like 4 inches of snow. And so it's nice to finally get out of the house. And yeah, so just kind of taking it easy this week. I feel like I got like a little bit of a sinus thing. My husband has a sinus thing, and my stepson has a little sinus thing. So I feel like it's coming, but I'm like trying to not let it fully come on, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna get home and drink some tea and just make sure that I don't have to get sick, because whenever I get sick, because you know, this is the thing, when you have your own business, or you know, you're kind of in charge of certain things, like you really have to take care of your health, because if you get sick, you're the only person that really kind of manages everything. So that's important, gotta take care of myself. But I'm gonna use this after I get to a stop up here. Let me see, hold on. So I got this, let me see this. Got this hand sanitizer stuff from CVS. So I'm gonna use it as soon as I get to the stop up here. But, ooh, there's still like snow and ice kind of a little bit on the ground, but it's like, oh, it looks like the temperature is dropping as well. So it's actually 45 degrees as of right now. It'll probably drop all the way. It's hard to tell because I have this like really heavy sweater on that I got from Everlane actually, and then I've got this base layer underneath, so I'm actually like quite warm. I didn't even need to wear like a vest or a jacket or anything while I was riding, but it's like crazy because there's snow on the ground and it feels like I'm underdressed, but I'm very warm right now, like very warm, and it looks like the temperature dropped to 44, so I guess we're probably still in the 38 degrees outside. It's just slowly dropping. But let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to share from the week? What did I do earlier this week? It's like so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell what I did. I just kind of relaxed, just took it easy, and watched the snowfall. But yeah, I guess that's, I don't know anything else to say. I'm gonna get to the stop up here and then I'm gonna use this hand sanitizer. So I'm going to show it to you again. So it's this hand sanitizer that I got from CVS. And let me use it really quickly because there's a truck behind me. Ah, it's coming, it's coming. Okay. Anyway, so what else was I going to say? I was going to say something to you guys. I cannot even freaking remember. I honestly cannot remember what it is I wanted to share. That's like, that smells really good, but it's like strong. Well, I can't remember what it is I was going to share. I honestly cannot remember what it is that I was going to share. So I'm going to get home, get showered and changed and stuff. If I remember what I was going to say, I will get back on when I get home. But otherwise, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Ready, so I made it home taking Archie here on a walk, and oh my gosh, he just jumped. I went to go bend down and just to kind of rub him because he was like really excited to see me. And as I bent down, he jumped up and he slammed into my jaw. And that hurt so bad. Oh my gosh. You see there's still tons of snow out here, but that hurt so bad. It actually made my tooth bleed. It made this tooth bleed. And I was like, ow. And he immediately was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But he just gets so excited to see me. My goodness. Anyway, so I'm out here on a walk. Come on, Archie, stop. And there's squirrels. He's looking at them. And yeah, I mean, I had a great lesson. Bear was being a little stubborn today, so that was a little difficult. I mean, he was fine. He was fine. It's just that when I was done with my lesson, basically, he was just like so ready to go that he started going up the hill before I was kind of letting him. So I had to get off of it. I'm like in an awkward place. Of course, he was just like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have my lunch or my snack. So he was just like ready to go. But it was a great lesson and starkly different from last week when I rode and I fell off, as I told you guys, and getting a lot better. So, you know, it's just consistency, just being out and being consistent. By the way, look how cool this is with like the snow back here, and then across the way you can see like the water. But yeah, you know, just being consistent, being out there, just being on the horse is just, you know, you just have to be out there all the time. So I'm kind of like trying to schedule myself so that I can spend a lot more time at the barn or at the stables, just so I can be out there and just get myself together. But yeah, so it's been pretty chill week. Pretty cool 2 weeks. Like I had that charity event last week. That was really neat. And I've got a dinner this afternoon. So I might show you my outfit. I'm just going to probably throw on like a little cashmere knit or something like that. But I'm meeting with a client of mine, and we're just going to have a dinner and chat about some stuff. So I'm excited for that. But anyway, I hope you guys have had a great couple weeks, and I will probably end this vlog here. Hi. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for subscribing if you are a subscriber. If you're not, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified whenever I have uploads. And also follow me on Instagram. I'd love to see you over there. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.